Hi there and welcome to the first WordPress development tutorials video. In this video I'm going to cover how you can install WordPress in your local Windows machine. For this example I'm using Windows 7 and working in Chrome. The first thing you need is a working Apache, MySQL and PHP server. To do that you have xampp. So I'm just going to go here and search for xampp. You see the example Apache Friends xampp. What I would recommend is for the Windows version, obviously the Windows xampp, but not the default one because that takes a little extra configuration. You should get the USB Lite xampp. This is 2012 January 23rd. So xampp might have updates and it might change. Currently, if you're on this date, you should use the USB xampp for a faster, easier configuration. So all you need to do is install the exe. Once you've downloaded it and installed it, you will have a working web server locally. So the first thing you want to do is start the xampp server. So if you go to your installation directory, mine is in C xampp, you'll see a xampp control exe. You want to start the Apache and the MySQL servers. One important thing you need to know, it's kind of a trick. If you have Skype on your computer and you're trying to run xampp, your Apache won't start because xampp is using up the 80 port that Apache requires. So be sure to close Skype before starting Apache, and Apache will start, then you can start Skype again. Skype will work. Okay, so right now we have a working HTTP and MySQL server with PHP. So if you go to the browser and go to localhost, you will see a working Apache server. The next thing you need to do is check your phpMadmin configuration. Localhost / phpMadmin will gain you access to the database manager that comes with xampp. Here you are able to create and manage databases for your WordPress installations. Okay, so let's create a database. Let's say example WordPress database. Let's create this database. This is gonna be our database for the current example installation of WordPress. I'm not gonna cover in this tutorial how to configure your phpMadmin. It should work out of the box once you install xampp, but you might be a little bit uncovered security wise, so you might want to find out how to configure phpMadmin so you won't be hacked. Okay, so the WordPress database is installed. Now let's download and install WordPress. We'll go to wordpress.org. The time I made this tutorial, WordPress 3.3.1 is available, so let's download the current version. Once you downloaded the latest version of WordPress, you need to go to your xampp installation directory under htdocs and put it there. Okay, so let's extract here directly. I'm cutting out some parts for time purposes. Once you've installed the WordPress directory, it should look something like this. You can delete any other files. Okay, so under htdocs, where is the root path for your Apache server, you will have the WordPress folder and its contents, exactly like this. Of course, we can rename this folder to whatever we want, for example, test WordPress. Okay, and now we go back to the browser and go to localhost / test WordPress. The next steps will install WordPress correctly using the database we've just created. So let's create a configuration file. We need to set up a database name, user, password, and host. Click the Let's Go button. So the database name was example WordPress. My current username is root. The password is not something I would like to reveal, so I'm gonna blur this part out. The database host is localhost, and the table prefix you should leave WP. Okay, after we submit, everything should be working correctly. The next step is to run the install. We give a title for the blog, we give a username and a password, and you can add your email address. Uncheck the Allow My Site to appear in the search engines for Google and Technorati, because we are using this in a localhost environment. And click on Install WordPress. Don't forget to add your email. After you click the Install WordPress button, this screen should appear. The next step is to log into your WordPress admin panel, and this is how it looks like. This is actually the first page you will see after installing WordPress. This changes after you click the Dismiss button on the right top, and you'll have something like this. So that's it. You just successfully installed WordPress on your localhost machine if you followed this tutorial correctly. If you have any questions or issues, be sure to contact me for any support. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.